Welcome, Aquarius, to your mid-month reading for September. I hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on in your energy, and what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. And remember, friends, if this doesn't resonate with you, you can always watch your rising moon or Venus. Okay. This message, please, for Aquarius. You have the Queen of Swords upside down. You are definitely cold shouldering a situation or somebody. I do feel it's your energy. Cold shouldering someone, ghosted someone, not listening to them, done communicating. I'm done communicating. Okay. And getting straight into the situation. Let's resonate first, though. Hold on. Status quo. Trying to keep your status quo over here by cold shouldering someone, not allowing someone into your energy anymore. It feels like I want things to stay the same. I don't want this to change. The cycle change is not going to happen. You just want the way everything is to stay the way it is, and it feels like somebody might be interfering with the situation, and it's like I'm cutting off the communication. I'm cutting you off. I don't want you in my life. You're disrupting my status quo. You know, my status quo is I get up, this is what I do, this is the way I want it to be, and I don't want it to change. I don't need you here changing things. This happens. Now, getting into the situation. There's a vast universe. Going after your own blessings, your own things. Was a new communication. There it is. That new connection, new communication is now cut off. So it does feel like you've been trying to cut off this communication with this person for a while, not wanting to deal with them. True love is upside down. So it does feel like wherever, it's almost like the vast new universe. There's other people in my life that, you know, other things in my life that I want to go for. Whatever this new connection was that you had someone, whether or not they were trying to come back to make a new connection with you, X, something of this nature, but however it is, you have cut this off, cut this person off. Maybe they came back to start a new connection with you and you said no. You're not reconnecting. Okay, getting into the recent past over here. There, look at that. True love upside down twice. So I'm not unifying with you. You've proven to me that you are not my true love. Cutting off all connections, separation, maybe even having a divorce. There was a divorce, separation, and I'm not dealing with it. You know, you had falsehood. There's too many lies, too many fabrications going on, too much deceit going around, not dealing with it, disturbing your status quo, disturbing your life. And it almost feels like you just want your life to go back to the way it was, for the way you want the status quo to be, without all this deceit. You know, it could be a family member, a loved one. With the Sun card, you have a lot of family there. However it is, you're not going to support this at all. This person is just kind of, yeah, I just, so that you guys have like a rope, you know, and they jerk the rope. It's the way it feels, like they have you like a wave, tugging on the rope, jerking the rope around, you know? Never steady, never stable. Their energy's never steady, never stable either. It's coming up like a cycling back and forth, making emotions cycle back and forth. Yeah, putting an end to this. So with the vast universe over here, it's like you have all this abundance going on within yourself, around you, doing all these things. You're continuing to cold shoulder them. It just feels like they just don't want to go away. trying to get your life back to where it needs to be. Could be dealing with a Leo. You ever have that like visitor that comes to visit and it's like you've overstayed your welcome? It's kind of the feeling that I have over here. It's almost like a lot of fear that they will not leave, that they will not stop. They will not go away. So you're just kind of cold shouldering them, hoping that they'll go away. Take their gossip, take their lies, take their stuff with them, take their disruptiveness with them. They seem like a kind of maybe even an angry person right now because you are ignoring them. So, and there's a lot of fear based with them because they know that you're moving on from them. Oh, absolutely. They know that there's no victory and they can't conquer this. I do believe a lot of you are dealing with a Leo, and this mixed emotion of this is that they have a lot of fear base that you're not going to right them, come back towards them. But you're not. You're absolutely not. You're returning back to reality over here, returning back to where your peace is, what you had before this person came and interrupted your life. Gosh, yeah, you just completely let them go. And they know it, and they fear that you let them go. They fear that you completely just let the rope go. Absolutely. They're wearing their emotions on their sleeve. They're very starry-eyed about you. There is some obsession going on over here with them. They have insomnia. They cannot sleep at night. Over emotional. Wow. They're very obsessive, very over emotional about this situation, trying to get your attention. But it's kind of crazy because they might be making very angry phone calls, trying to get you, or very angry text messages, using anger as a resolve. How are you going to use anger to resolve a situation? And that's just because they're wearing their heart on their sleeve. Watching you, spying on you because of the obsessive love. Yeah. Trying to tell you that they learned about love, wanting you to know how much they do love you, but it feels very rough, very harsh. They could even be saying crazy things. They could even be telling you, for somebody out there, they're telling you, I could never love anyone like I loved you. You need to come back to me. Wow. And with these two here, I would even be careful. For some of you, they're even talking about, oh, I don't want to say that. Like, I'll hurt myself type of thing. Gotta be careful how I say things. I don't get demonetized, but it's, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, if I don't get you back, saying crazy talk, I'll do something, to myself if you don't come back, talking really crazy, just to try to get you back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of immaturity within this conversation for a lot of you with the Page of Cups upside down, a lot of immature emotions going on. That's that I'll hurt myself thingy. You're the only one for me type of scenario. That's for some of you. Holding on to the passions. They actually believe that you're a soulmate. Wow. Not even a soulmate, excuse me, twin flame. They believe but you're not. They believe you're a twin flame, but you're not. In fact, you're not even a soulmate. This is none of the above. This isn't even a soulmate. This is nothing. This is all deceits and lies. And these are the things they tell themselves. They believe that you're their twin flame. You're their ultimate soulmate. We'll just put it in those areas. That you deserve to be together forever. And they're really holding on tight to this. The thing I don't like about this, though, is that you do have that full moon in Pisces coming up, which is really going to work on their emotions even more so. And it looks like for a lot of you, either dealing with a water sign or an Aquarius. Could even be a Gemini. I have a lot of Gemini. Cancer. Pisces. But it does look like they're trying to work on your emotions, but it's not coming out very well. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of aggressive with the Queen of Wands upside down. You can also be dealing with like I said, a Leo. fire sign as well. I see that a lot too. But yeah, they're really working on your emotions over here. You have the true love upside down. Yeah, they're really going to work you right now. And I really do feel around the 20th of the month, when that full moon in Pisces comes up, they're going to really start talking crazy over here, really wearing that sleeve, heart on their sleeve type thing, because those emotions are really working out of the Pisces, and then really going to start coming towards you, telling you that they believe you're the only one for them, things of this nature. But it does feel like over emotions are going to start building up. And of course they have that Mars with Jupiter that's interacting with that full moon in Pisces. So that could be where the aggression is starting to really heat up for them, especially if they are a fire sign or an air sign. So I really could see that heated emotions coming up, but just from the Mars itself, right? Really bringing out that aggressive passion, right? And you're just going to continue to keep shouldering them because, like I said, they're trying to mess with your status quo. They're trying to mess up your life, your peace, your, everything. With the true love upside down in the near future over here, you're perceiving over here and looking hard at what you have and working hard towards your own, yes, your own ways and things kind of stuck within your mind a little bit about what they're doing, but also knowing that this person is not your true love. Yeah, they're definitely not your true love. They might want to tell you that they're your true love, but after all of this that's going on, you're really going to realize they're acting, could even be bipolar, could be the moon making the, full moon making them act bipolar, but it really, it looks to me, Aquarius, like it really shrugs you the wrong way, because they're acting a little too crazy, right? For some of you. For others of you, it's just this really aggressive thing. They're really obsessed, and I think that's what's really going on, and they're really trying to challenge your love. But you're seeing them more as obsessive. They're trying to reconcile with you. They really want a reconciliation. What are these three cards? Moving towards you. They are super depressed, telling you how depressed they are without you. But you don't see any growth within this, and you don't see any growth within them. And there's a lot of impatience, and they're kind of working on your impatience. And pretty much that's just to move forward, right? I need to get out of here. So really working on your simplicities, trying to keep yourself at bay over here. But they definitely are guilty, look at that, of moving towards you in a very aggressive way. A very aggressive way. And kind of over compassionate, just kind of up in the air. You might even feel like you're kind of just blowing smoke up your butt for some of you. Sorry, I'm going to say it, right? It's like, welcome to Gould Wildfire, where we put the fire under your butt, but that's really what it looks like. For some of you, you're like, this is just all a game, and they're just really blowing smoke up my butt, trying to make me feel guilty for something that they're doing, which I just not going to play. It's a game. A lot of you are going to say it's a game, But they're really wanting you back and really trying to make this mood. But it almost feels like it's a repetitive thing before. It's like, look, you lied, you did this and that. Maybe for some of you, you've already reconciled with them once before. And you just feel like, I don't know, for some of you, I just keep hearing it's an ongoing game. I'm not going to get involved with anymore. You guys need all the cards. I just want you to know. Best message of the day is devote yourself to discovering the highest truths. And the highest truths for you is, I feel like I'm in a whirlwind. The responsibility for every thought and feeling, it can affect the whole universe. It can't that be true? It's almost like that's, just keep yourself, and I think the best thing for you guys too, my personal opinion is really to just continue to keep ghosting them at this time, because it doesn't look like you're going to get anywhere with them. If you do answer this call, because they're kind of wacky tobacco over here a little bit. And I think it's excessive, obsessive behavior. And like I said, maybe after the full moon in Pisces, when their emotions can kind of chill out, maybe they could be a little bit better, but maybe they need that full moon in that new moon in Virgo to calm down and get back to earth, because it feels like they're a little all over the place. Yeah. So I would say, you know, devote yourself to discovering the highest truths of this situation, which it looks like it is already. They're going to keep telling you that they believe that you're their twin flame, all these things that you guys need to be together. I see all this, yeah, and all this chitter chatter of you can't leave and I'll do this and I'll do that. And you're just like, ooh. There's no settling this situation really unless you actually 100% reconcile with them. But then it feels like the status quo is going to just be all over the place. You will not be stable within your status quo. You'll be upside down, over here, backwards, all over the place, right? Because it doesn't feel like they're stable enough within their emotions or even the way they're thinking. Because over here's all emotions. Over here now becomes all this weird action and weird thinking. So it goes from one to the other. And I just think that right now, you know, keep your status where you need it to be, where you're stable and grounded, because they're not. They're definitely not. And this is kind of like the, over here, you're going to find that misery loves company more than anything. So it's almost like if you reconcile with them, you're just going to be miserable again. You want to be miserable because they seem very miserable. And it's not just because they're not, you know, it's one of those things where they're going to keep saying, I'm miserable without you. But that's not true. You know this, Aquarius. You know that this is not true. They were miserable when I had them. That's why they were lying and doing all these terrible things. They were miserable then. You know, they won't get their life right then. Why? What makes them think that because you're gone now that they're even more miserable? No, they have to find their own stability and grow up. I see so many page cards over here. They are very irresponsible. They need to grow up. And that's really what this is. They need to mature. A lot of this is so much immaturity and insecurities as well. But like I said, they were miserable when they had you. So why would they be any different when they don't have you? Now it's just all about trying to blame you for not being around and blame you for not taking them back. And then I'm blaming you for my misery. Well, what's the difference? All you did was make me miserable. Like I said, this is the story of misery loves company. And it definitely is. Definitely is. Okay, my friends, stay strong, stay safe, stay stable. Till next time, peace and love. Bye.